A blessed afternoon to you all. This is JDK Rabbit Farm. We'll be talking about the heat period. Please, as farmers, rabbit farmers, please be very, very mindful of the heat period. Be observant of where the sun sets and where the sun rises, the side that it affects in your farm. For example, now look at our farm, this particular shade. We notice that the sun in the mornings, it hits the rabbits in this particular direction a lot. What did we do now? We decided to extend this roof. We extended it with some more asbestos. First and foremost, we used asbestos to make sure that the place is cool to help absorb the heat. Perhaps you couldn't use asbestos, you use zinc. Please make sure that the cage is farther from the roof. Then you can use ceiling boards. You place them on top. It will help to cool the farm. Okay, in this hot season, the weather is so hot. You can use ceiling boards. You can use some cartons, very thick ones. It will still help. Put them on the surface. It will help. So you can use palm fronds. There was a time back we used palm fronds, coconut fronds, and all that to cool the farm. It's very necessary so that your rabbits don't experience stroke. Heat stroke kills your rabbit fast. You might not know what will be happening. You'll just be finding out that some are dying. But if you're a very observant person, please, please, please try to be observant or position somebody in the farm to be observant this period and check the direction of sun in the morning and where sun comes from in the evening. Look at this now. This is in the evenings. I had to be at round today and observe the direction of the sun. This surface you are seeing, I noticed it. You see this surface? I noticed it that the sun was coming through that direction to hit the post-winter section. The post-winter section, okay? I had to now place this board. This board was there some time ago when I first noticed. Then I had to add this extra layer of PVC now, okay? It has to provide more cool shade. Or either you can push the roof, extend it out the more, okay? Now look at this lower side. So this is sun. If I remove this board now, we have to put this board too. You see this board running through now? You see this board running through, okay? To give it shade. So try to create shade for your rabbit. Now everyone is fine. The heat is not having effect on them. If not, if you don't do this, you will come and you will find out that some of them will be drooling, some will be pounding, they will not be relaxed, they will be shaking vigorously, but you can see that the place is cool. They are not shaking excessively. These are post-winners, but they are not shaking vigorously, or you don't see the force under their shin, wet, soaked, drooling. When the sun was not shaded from them, you will find that when you come, what you will observe, you will find out that they are drooling. They are drooling under their shin. You will see it all soaked wet with spit. That is to show you that they are experiencing severe heat. So you need to provide shade. Shade the place. Okay, and you will notice that this period, like this other section now, we don't have a problem. The wall behind of the self-contained at the back is providing a good shade at the back. And these other ones are providing. Over here, we don't have such issues. Already we use asbestos roofing sheet. Everywhere is cool. With some of our sacks giving that cool shade. Everywhere is cool around. Okay, everywhere is cool. But if you think now, if we are judging with this, we will not know that we are having sun is affecting a part of the farm, which is this particular section now. Okay, so thank God we have observed it. The one I observed this evening, I have blocked. So please observe your farm in the morning. Okay, and in the evenings, if you are not always around and you cannot be around, create a day to be around, get someone to do that for you. Another thing also, this period, we see that nursing mothers, they begin to go from one position to the other. If you have inbuilt nest, it will, sometimes your inbuilt nest might function well, but with a restless mom, it's not always easy. But when we have the movable ones, now I want to show you something about the movable nest. Okay, look at this movable nest now. For example, this is not the position of this movable nest in this case. The nest, this nesting box was actually at the wall here. Okay, it was towards the end, but because the mother was feeling the heat, she was just trashing it up and down. And sometimes now you will notice during this period, they will get stuck. The leg of the young ones, which are below 2 weeks, they get stuck in this net when she's pushing it around like that. Okay, they get stuck. Like if I could lay hold on, okay, he's even healing now. Well, let me see. I think it should be this other one. Yes. You see, they heal fast though at young age. This is particular leg got stuck. Okay. And the mother was pushing the nesting balls. So what do you do? We also provide a solution to this. What do you do about your nesting balls? You know, our base of the net is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. So what do? We decided that, okay, what the nesting balls should not carry 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch under, but rather it should carry this other smaller net. It should carry this other smaller net. Can you see? This other smaller net is better. Okay, put it under the nesting balls. Put it under the nesting balls. You can see. So 1/2 inch net. Put it. Okay, tack it neatly. This is it. It's not that expensive. It's a sheep net. Okay, use this. Put it under your nesting box instead of this 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch that we use for normal cage flooring. Okay, it will help your nesting box. Okay, it's going to help your nesting box so that when the mother pushes the nesting box around a lot. Okay, no matter how she pushes it around, this period, because of heat, she's trying to find a comfortable place in the cage, even though you have insulated it round. Okay, she's looking for a comfortable place. What you should notice is that if you push it around and you have already added that little net, what will happen is the kids will just be flowing within it. They will be flowing, and even falls will remain inside as she eats up the hay you provided for her for beddings. So even while she's pushing it around within the cage, pushing it around, you will find out that the kids will just remain. Their leg will not get stuck inside the 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch because of the smaller net that you use for the base of your nesting balls. So this is very important. You can see the size so that when you are going to buy it, it's a very small one. It's not that big Boko Haram, so it's very tiny. So let me put the 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch close to it so that you can get the comparison clear. You can see how small it is. Okay, that is what you should place under. Nail it neatly. Okay, underneath. Then you turn it now. Nail it neatly. Okay. And now handle your kids. Okay. Yes, you can. Even if you carry your kids around. So even if you're pushing it, you don't have a problem. Your kids won't get their legs hot, okay, because of the heat period. This is very important. Then if you have tarpaulin, if you use tarpaulin, please make sure that your tarpaulin is farther away. Make sure that your tarpaulin does not just gum the back of your cage. Yes, it should not just gum the back of your cage. If you use tarpaulin traps heat in the farm. Look, this particular back of this farm here, we used tarpaulin before to cover it, but when we noticed that it traps heat and it was so close to it, it's that you have to push the tarpaulin far away from it so that air can circulate within. Okay, even if we removed it and we have to use the sacks to cool it and the PVCs, and it's better you use wood. This is the back. So if you use tarpaulin does not really cover the heat except it's far away. If it's about 2 feet away, no problem. 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet away from the cage itself, okay, as a cover is okay. You don't have a problem. But if it's too close to it, if it's too close to the net, it becomes a problem. So please, let's be mindful of this heat period and save our farms from unnecessary death of winners. Okay, unnecessary death. It affects them. This period, they don't eat so well because of the heat. So try to feed them early hours of the day, very early, before the sun starts coming out. Before 7, you fed them. Then later in the evening, when you can see now they are picking up, as the weather is getting cold, they've started eating again. Okay, any leftover from the morning. Okay, so that you don't complain that your rabbits are not eating this period and they begin to have issues and all that. JDK Rabbit Farm, Ughelli South, Oguname Olomu, Delta State. Okay, we teach you, we help you set up your rabbit farm. We mentor you to success in rabbit farming. Call us on 0037504055. Our videos are there to guide you. Previous videos are there on how you can create your nesting boxes. Okay, how to prepare your feed, your rabbit medication, very important. They are all there. You can watch them, you learn, you have questions, you ask. Okay, have a pleasant day. JDK Rabbit Farm, 08037504055, Oguname Olomu, Ughelli South, Delta State. We sell galvanized cages, we build them. Okay, we help you set up your farm. We have sell concrete feeders and drinkers. We also install rabbit nipple drinkers. Okay, we sell breeding stocks, winners. We have a lot of them, post winners. Okay, we have them all around. We produce non-stop. New stocks are all coming up all over. We have more than enough. Both new ones are coming up. Okay, at any point in time. So there are always rabbits for you. We have growers as well. We have adult bucks. JDK, we're always stocked up for you anytime.